Yeah, you know who it is. If you don't, it's your boy Shake.
Maybe I'd lost my self-respect, but it's back. I'm excited. Really. I really needed a new start.
So what up, YouTube? We're gonna take a quick look at Max Payne 3. I'm gonna give you guys my first impression thoughts, a light review, my suggestion whether or not you should go out and buy this game today. And a lot of you guys have been with me for long enough. You see me put up gameplay footage for all different types of shooters. From games like Modern Warfare 2 to Halo Reach, all the way to Black Ops and Battlefield 3 and now Ghost Recon. So I know some of you guys are kind of questionable about buying certain games if you trust my opinion or not. You can go back and check out some of my unbiased reviews on the other shooters that I mentioned and determine whether or not this might be something you might be interested in.
Fucked up in about a second, and now there were two idiots at the wheel.
So I figure first, let's take a quick look at the campaign, some of the gameplay, some of the shooting tactics. As you can see, this is definitely a mature rated game. One thing that I like so far is that the action scenes, a lot of the sequences, they don't need a load screen. They go directly from gameplay seamlessly into the cutscene and seamlessly back into the gameplay. You're gonna see that right here.
Trying to save fallen women.
So there's a lot of scenes like that that impress me. But let me go ahead and start talking about some of the things that I do like, some of the things I don't like. I do like the slowdown bullet cam, that's pretty cool. Pretty violent as well when you shoot a guy in the face. Yeah, you can keep on giving it to him, right? In my opinion, the story doesn't feel that immersive. It doesn't feel like I'm learning too much about who Max Payne is from the start, but I don't expect the game to really give away all of its secrets that early in the campaign anyway. But nonetheless, I just feel like I'm shooting at a whole bunch of random characters. But in terms of action, I do believe that in a lot of cases, a lot of the gameplay will captivate you. I do have a certain feeling that at times some of the gunfights do feel very repetitive. You know, there will be some times where you'll notice that some enemies take cover and some enemies don't. You know, and you also feel like in some cases that you have to shoot a guy 10 times to kill him, and it almost feels like it has to be a headshot to actually down him. And they get up after shaking off all kinds of bullets too, some of the characters. So some of the things feel a little weird because at times things are rolling real smoothly, really intense, and they feel very realistic, and then there are times where things feel very fake and awkward. The gameplay itself can literally transfer from a cutscene to the gameplay, so this is the reason why you're not going to see that much of a difference in the graphics between the actual gunplay and the storyline. But it's scenes like this that you kind of live for in this game. There are times that I feel that the controls can be very clunky. You know, they do have a targeting system in this game that makes it a lot easier for you. But when you're not using that targeting system, the controls feel very clunky. It feels very tedious at times. Like, very difficult to get that reticle right on the head. You know, you might have to adjust your sensitivity. And, you know, since you're using a lot of guns and a lot of single shot rifles, a lot of single shot handguns, things like that, you know, it might be a little difficult to get that perfect headshot. sometimes you feel like you did kill the guy and he surprisingly gets back up. So you have to be on your guard 24/7 playing this game. It really does feel like an emphasis on bullet time is going to be a huge factor in this game because, like I mentioned before, there are some frustrating moments where precision becomes very tedious and you have to get that tiny reticle on that head. One thing I did like is the controls. You switch over to Type 4, you'll actually find some controls that are very reminiscent to the Call of Duty series. Now we're going to take a quick look at some of the multiplayer. Some of you guys were kind of turned off by the fact that it's third person, but if you're someone who's a veteran at Red Dead Redemption or Grand Theft Auto, you're going to slide right into this game pretty easily. One thing that some people were telling me is, you know, how is bullet time? Is that going to be a problem? And I can assure you that bullet time is not an issue because the only time, check this out. The only time you can see bullet time is if you're actually staring at someone who's in bullet time. So everyone else running around on the battlefield is not in bullet time when you're in bullet time. So unless they're looking in your direction. So it's not really a problem. It actually makes the game a lot more fun. There are some times that I feel that multiplayer, you know, doesn't feel very skillful. I'm giving you guys a light shotgun montage here, and oftentimes it feels like the shotgun is underpowered in most of the situations. As you can see, I'm trying to give you guys some close quarter combat. Check out my man Ronan. We can actually have a lot of epic battles in this game, you know, but there are very many times it feels like the gun battles are way too far apart, and it's very difficult to get that clean kill on most of the characters that are around you. A lot of the spawning is very random, and the multiplayer itself feels very random. So like I said, if you were really good at Red Dead Redemption, you'll be pretty good at this. So this is my first impressions of the game. As you can see, this guy right here has a helmet on and a golden rifle already, a golden assault rifle. You know, I think this is a pretty decent game. I probably wouldn't recommend it to people that are new to Rockstar or new to the series. This is not something very high on my list. And as I play through the campaign, I'll probably give you guys another review on my full opinion on this product, on this game. But as of right now, I wouldn't say jump all over it. I'd say that in my case, you know, I would probably wait until the price drops a little and make an honest decision down the road. So it's your boy Shake. I hope this helped. I'll holler at you dudes later.